Hey guys, it's Max with AppleInsider, and we're taking a look at the new BeatsX that were just released today and comparing them to Apple's AirPods. So to start off, let's take a look at the size inside their cases. Now they both include a case. Apple AirPods are a little bit more sophisticated. They have a battery unit built in so you can recharge them, and they'll have about 24 hours of listening time if you combine the case charging and the earbuds, which the earbuds give you about 5 hours. Here, the case is much larger because you have to account for that cable, but the case doesn't have any tech, it's just a silicone sleeve. And then from there we can pull out the earbuds that include a cable that goes around your neck, and then the cable wires that go up to your ears. Now this has 8 hours of battery life built into the unit itself, which is really nice, but it also has a fast charging feature, which in 5 minutes of charging will give you 2 hours of playback. So that's very good, very quick charge up, and you'll be able to use them. As you guys see here, you have the traditional wire and neck band type of design that Bluetooth headphones started shipping with, but what Beats has done and what Apple has done is they use this kind of a wire band, which is super flexible, and that's what allows you to be able to put it into a small case like this compared to the competition, which have a plastic larger band that goes around, so you need a larger carrying case. So it is nice and flexible, but you do have to deal with these wires, which of course the AirPods are completely wireless, so you can listen to one earbud at a time and just be completely connected without any wires of any sort. So let's go ahead and put these over and around my neck. So this is how this will sit, and the cool thing is they have magnets inside these earbuds, so when you're done listening, you don't want to lose them or somehow have them come off. They're able to stay put like this, which is really convenient. Of course, the AirPods, you need to put them back in the case to make sure you don't lose one of them and then be left with only one. Let's go ahead and insert these and see how they fit and how they seal. So the BeatsX come with different tips, so you can adjust for your ear canal size, and because of their design, they're going to seal out a lot of the noise that you hear in your environment. So if you want to block out any ambient noise and be able to focus on your music, your podcasts, phone conversations, stuff like that, these are going to do a better job. Right now I'm just using the standard tips, and I already barely hear anything. Even my voice is blocked out. So that could be a benefit or a downside. Personally, a lot of times I like to hear my environment, especially just using one of the AirPods, which is one of convenience, and one thing I like about those, to hear my kids or different things when I'm at work, stuff like that. But this definitely has a seal that fits really well. Now these do come with little wings that you can attach as well to make sure they don't come out, but I think for the vast majority of people, you're not going to need to use those. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up the AirPods and insert them. Now, I think you have a lot less feeling that these are in, and typically once I insert them, a couple minutes later, I actually forget that they're even in because they're really lightweight, you don't have a cable tugging, and they're not inserted into your ear canals, and they're really comfortable, but because of the design, you're not gonna get as tight of a fit. I think for the vast majority of people, these don't fall out. If they don't fit in your ears, if they fall out, the BeatsX are gonna be a better option in that regard. Now, both of these devices do use a lightning port to charge. The AirPods, of course, charge up the case, and then you insert your AirPods in there to charge them. But the BeatsX have a port on your band that you plug in and charge that way, and Beats do include a lightning cable with it to charge. Now, let's go ahead and connect to my phone. I'm going to listen to the sound quality, but I do want to mention that both of these use the W1 chip, so it's incredibly easy to pair them initially. A press of a button or a flick of the case, hit connect, and you're all set. And because of the iCloud integration, all of your Apple devices will be immediately connected, and it's very easy to switch over, which is a big convenience feature if you're using an iPhone or iOS devices. And if you're using Android, you don't get that convenience, but it still works perfectly fine. So I have the AirPods inserted and connected. I'm going to go ahead and open up Apple Music, and we're going to take a listen. So So I had some time to listen to both, and of course I'm really familiar with the AirPods because I've been using them ever since they came out, but surprisingly the AirPods are actually louder, and I think the highs are a little bit more pronounced, and I think this is because the AirPods don't really block out any noise from your environment, so it has to kind of combat that with extra volume, whereas the Beats, they don't get as loud, but they don't really need to because you're blocking out a lot of that sound. The Beats definitely are more impressive in the lows. The bass is a lot more pronounced. If you appreciate more bass, I think that's going to be an improvement. But overall, these sounds really nice and balanced, surprisingly. Good bass, good mids, and good highs as well. So if you're looking for sound quality overall, I think the BeatsX are going to be kind of your go-to. Or if you're really active, you want to make sure they stay in and there's no chance of them getting out, I think the BeatsX are a better option. But if you're somebody like me who likes convenience and the ability to just have two earbuds in without any cables or wires running, and have a smaller design for the case where you can really keep it in your pocket and basically not notice it, the AirPods might be a better option for you. Now, another big advantage with the BeatsX are the built-in controls that you don't have with the AirPods. So you can quickly and easily raise your volume, lower it, play and pause songs, skip songs, and invoke Siri by holding down the center button for a few seconds. So you still have access to all the information, app opening, and all the other good features that Siri brings. Both of these have the W1 chip, so connectivity and range is going to be top-notch compared to any other competition that's on the market. And price-wise, they are very similar. The AirPods are about $10 more expensive than the BeatsX, but they're pretty similar. This has been Max with AppleInsider. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on our full review video of the BeatsX. And if you guys want to see more news reviews or how-tos, check out AppleInsider.com and subscribe to Apple Insider on YouTube.